Everybody is going to talk about, wow, the Eagles had an epic fail. The Eagles are terrible. I can't believe that the Eagles messed up. I can't believe that the Eagles lost to the Buccaneers. I can't believe that Jalen Hurts looked like garbage. I can't believe that this is the way that Jason Kelsey ends his career. And I'm not going to do that. I want to praise Baker Mayfield. Let's look at it from this lens. Baker Mayfield, right, got traded to the Panthers last year, got released by the Panthers. I saw a video where the Panthers had him lining up as a defensive end during practice. Panthers are a complete shit show. Knowing Baker, though, he did it for fun because he probably thought it was funny. He gets released by the Panthers. He goes to the Rams, plays, wins a bunch of games, plays out the season. Then he signs a 1-year contract this year with Tampa Bay. Right? This is after, the Browns released him or traded him because they got Deshaun Watson. Y'all get Deshaun Watson, right? And I'm a Browns fan, if you don't know, but I cover and watch the whole league. But you get Deshaun Watson and you let this guy go, even though he played the entire 2021 season hurt, and was still trying to put up numbers, still trying to help out. Right? He gets destroyed in the media. Soon as he was going to be eligible for the draft, you had one of the biggest voices, Colin Cowherd, saying that he's undraftable. Not that he ain't a 3rd round pick or a 2nd round pick or a late 1st round pick. He's undraftable. He said that he is Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football. He's young, he's dumb. Yeah, maybe he's a Chad. Who cares? Right? All of that happens to this guy. Super chip on his shoulder. Everything that happens to him. And then he goes to the Bucks. Now, Buccaneers fans, y'all know this. But in general, they're the type of franchise that win a championship and then they suck for like 10 years, 15 years. And then they win another championship and then they're terrible for like 10 years, 15 years. But guess what? This is the 3rd year straight that y'all won the division. Baker Mayfield's replacing the GOAT. He's replacing the guy that just brought a championship there. He chose the Buccaneers when no one else wanted to. When Jameis Winston was eating wins and eating W's and shit and acting crazy and stealing crab legs. The GOAT chose there. Baker Mayfield got a chance to go there. But he was smart because he knew they had weapons and they have a defense that's still championship caliber. And Baker Mayfield went through all of that and was able to win a playoff game. Hurt, broke. He has injured ribs and he has a sprained right ankle. He's still out there running for first downs. We just have to be happy that we have Baker Mayfield because Baker Mayfield is an everyman's quarterback. And you could be like, well, this dude makes millions of dollars and all of that. Shut up. He's an everyman's quarterback because we all go through terrible things. We all have to sacrifice. We all go through struggles. We all lose. We all get told we're not good enough. We all get told by people on the internet that we suck. We all get into bad situations, bad relationships, and have to work ourselves out of it and continue to grind. We all have to keep our faith. He is the dude that believes in himself, even though he's been told multiple times that he is garbage, that he is not worth it, that he's not big enough, that he's not strong enough, that he doesn't have the best arm. He's been told all of that stuff. And the crazy part is that he's been told all of that stuff in the public domain, in front of everybody. We have to praise Baker Mayfield. I don't see anybody out here praising this dude. I see a whole bunch of people worrying about the Eagles. Man, fuck the Eagles right now. Fuck them. They just went to the championship. They be all right. New coach, whatever, new offensive coordinator. But we're not talking about Baker. We're not talking about the fact that if you watch this game, Baker could have scored like 6 touchdowns. Mike Evans was dropping balls left and right. Otten started off the game with he got good catches. Then he had 3 straight drops. Like, this should have been a blowout. People are not looking at it like that. Baker Mayfield, he needs to be praised. He needs to be top 10 quarterback in this league right now. Straight up. He's in the playoffs. He's hurt. He plays so hard, he constantly gets hurt, which is not great, but he's trying to win. He is just like us, man. All the rest of these guys, they have these amazing arms. Oh, they're so athletic. Baker ain't none of that shit. He has a good arm, but he is literally like 3 inches shorter, and he's just going to be working at fucking FedEx or working in an office building somewhere. He's able to learn offenses quick. Sean McVay praised him. And if you look at that crowd, it was a lot of Eagles fans in there. A lot of Eagles fans. And he still was able to put on a show. 32-9, and it should have been 45-9. No interceptions. He played basically a flawless game besides all the crazy ass drops. We have to start saying, like, and it doesn't matter what happens next week to Tampa Bay. It really doesn't. Point is proven. Give this man a contract, because you can go ahead and start your franchise over with a rookie and blah, 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 but you have veteran players on this team. You're basically signaling like, oh, this is the end. Like, we doing a rebuild. Forget that. Stay with Baker. Give him a 3-year, 4-year contract. That arm is not going anywhere. He's going to continue to evolve. I love their offensive coordinator. They have a lot of nice plays, and they'll continue to get better and better while he's in this offense. 8 head coaches in 6 years in the NFL. That's what Baker's experience been. Let's get this man some fucking consistency. How about that? Let's give him 3 or 4 years in the same offense and see what he does. This team was supposed to be fucking god-awful. They won the division. I know it wasn't great, but he was hurt. They won the division. They started clicking at the right time, and now you can see it. This team is no slouch. They can win. They can win. And all those rookies, all those quarterbacks that y'all all talk about that's supposed to be better than Baker, they're not going to be making those throws tonight. They're not. They're not. He dragged the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs, man. And y'all forget that OBJ was injured his entire time there, and they had a terrible connection. He dragged their ass to the playoffs. Dragged them. And now another franchise that historically is terrible, with no running game this year, by the way, got them into the playoffs. Put some respect on Baker Mayfield's name, man. It's incredible what the national media has done to him just because he made some mistakes, just like us. If I had a camera on me when I was 20 years old, I wouldn't even be allowed to be on this motherfucking platform. You heard me? I'd probably be in jail. He is us. Baker Mayfield is a reflection of the general public. He is the regular old dude. Hard-working, hard-nosed, run through a brick wall for you, loyal, talk his shit, got a little swag on him. Just like us, man. Respect Baker, because I bet you that a lot of these teams, they would sign his ass right now. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. YFM Sports.